Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 BMW 320i M Sport. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the G20 3 Series in Malaysia is BMW's Comfort Access Smart Keyless Entry and Start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the 320i, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located right here. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is used by the G20 3 Series. Standard across the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup is a leather-wrapped steering wheel with the M badging on the bottom spoke and thick sport grips at 10 and 2. Regardless of engine choice, the only transmission available for the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup in Malaysia is an 8-speed Sport Automatic. This transmission features a Sport mode and Steptronic manual shifting, the latter controlled by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Another 2 standard items are front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera. When the camera system is active, the active guidance signs for both the camera and the parking sensors diagram. To the left of the camera display, one can select the reverse camera or only the parking sensors. Meanwhile, to the right of the camera display, one can select the Park Assist automatic parking system and the reversing assistance system, as well as bring up the settings menu. Safety features in the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake control, cornering brake control, dynamic brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, and an immobilizer. BMW's Driving Assistance Safety Suite is present as well. This one comprises lane departure warning, lane change warning, front collision warning, rear crossing traffic warning, and rear collision prevention. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. Apart from the M340i, the rest of the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup is fitted with 18-inch M double-spoke style 848M bicolor light alloy rims. Michelin Pilot Sport 4 ZP run flat tyres are what this car uses. The tyres have a staggered setup, so they measure 225/45R18 in front and 255/40R18 out back. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all 4 sides, and the suspension is made up of double wishbones in front and a multi-link setup at the rear. While M Sport brakes are standard across the range, only the 320i and the early 330i variants get the regular M Sport suspension. BMW's best-selling model is the 3 Series. The first generation, codenamed E21, made its debut in 1975 as a successor to the 02 series. Since then, 6 other generations have been produced, and the current 7th generation 3 series was unveiled at the 2018 Paris Motor Show. Debuting as a 2019 model year vehicle, it now rides on the modular cluster architecture platform and uses more high-strength steel and aluminium in its build. Like its predecessor, the 6th generation 3 series, the 7th generation 3 series features an all-turbo engine lineup. The 7th generation 3 series is available in 3 body styles: a 4-door saloon codenamed G20, a 5-door touring estate codenamed G21, and a 4-door long wheelbase saloon codenamed G28. As usual, sitting at the top of the range is the M3, and for this generation, a saloon is available as usual, this one bearing the G80 codename, but for the first time ever, an M3 Touring, codenamed G81, is on sale as well. Back in May 2022, a facelift was unveiled for the 2023 model year. For Malaysia, the G23 series went on sale in March 2019 for the pre-facelift model, while the facelifted model went on sale in January 2023. The current G23 series lineup consists of 320i M Sport Sport Automatic, 330e M Sport Sport Automatic, 330i M Sport Sport Automatic, M340i xDrive Sport Automatic, and M340i xDrive M Sport Pro Sport Automatic. Powering this 320i is BMW's B48B20, 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features Valvetronic fully variable valve control, double Vernasca variable camshaft control, and high-precision direct injection. It produces 181 horsepower at 5,000 to 6,500 rpm and 300 Nm of torque at 1,350 to 4,000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 7.4 seconds, and the top speed is 235 km per hour. 59 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the 320i Sport Automatic is 6.4 litres per 100 km. 145 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the 3 Series is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the facelifted G23 series lineup include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the front, the sides, and the rear, LED rear lights, an LED rear fog light, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, M high gloss shadowline exterior trim, the M aerodynamics package, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, that button pops open the boot lid, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, central locking, interior brightness adjustment, parking lights, storage, M door sills, and the driver's seat in this 320i M Sport does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your power side bolster support. The driver's seat also does get a 2-person memory function set using the buttons right there. The only manual adjustment for the driver's seat comes in the form of the thigh support adjusted using the lever right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Triple zone automatic climate control system. The front controls are located within the infotainment display, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. To access the climate control menu, hit the climate menu button down here. And right here we are in the climate menu. To the left, you can turn on or off the climate control system by pressing this button. You have automatic program, automatic air recirculation, and settings. You can adjust the upper body temperature, set your second row of seats settings, and bring up your auxiliary ventilation settings. Air conditioning, maximum air conditioning. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control all of the controllable options, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual controls. Fan speed, different modes, driver's side temperature, passenger side temperature, and right down here you have your physical front and rear defrost buttons. Seat track buttons are down here as well, together with your volume and power knob. Storage or your Qi wireless charging pad, cup holders, power outlet, USB-A port, and there is a cover if you do not want this area exposed. This button allows you to activate or deactivate the vehicle's dynamic stability control and dynamic traction control systems. This one brings up the parking sensors and camera system. This one activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If you have the feature activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Right here you have the vehicle's drive modes. You have Sport, Sport Individual, Comfort, Eco Pro, and Eco Pro Individual. Right here is the 3 Series' electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, just put your foot on the brake, and the parking brake automatically disengages. To engage it again, just pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby, say again you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The BMW Live Cockpit Professional system is standard across the facelifted G23 series lineup. This system consists of a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 14.9-inch touchscreen infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The 320i gets a 6-speaker sound system. The stock sound system that this 3 Series uses is actually not that great. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if present. Song title, the artist and album will show up here again if present. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration, and down here you can select your shuffle, repeat, as well as bring up your love and suggest less like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit back. To go to your main media library, where you can look at your library, playlists, radio, and under library you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, albums, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, you have shortcut buttons for your Google Maps, media, and phone. And to go back to the main CarPlay menu, hit this button right here. Right here we are in the main CarPlay menu, where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. More apps right here. And right here we have the maps. You can go to destination, bring up your voice command, and control your media. To go back to the main BMW system, hit the BMW icon. And right here we are in the main BMW system. We have the navigation map right here. Right up here you can search for destination. Below you can change the map view. You can change the type of map. And to the left, we can go to the map, destination input. Right here you can search for destination, look for petrol stations, parking, so on and so forth. And you can also view your recent destinations and your own destinations if you have any saved on the system. To the right, we have your navigation settings with spoken instructions, suggestions, content and zoom, and settings itself. You can also access your CarPlay menu right here, your Bluetooth telephone menu. Under the telephone menu, you can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists, and whatnot. Personal assistant, my BMW. Right here, we have your driving data since the last reset with your trip computer and how much extra distance you get from using Eco Pro mode. And to the left, you can select your content, your check control, and journey data. You also have your various vehicle apps right here. And you can do an image search of the vehicle. You also have your weather information, route preview, traffic en route, and you can add more widgets if you wish to do so. To the right, apart from the home button, you can also access your various apps right here. Bring up your media information, whether you want it to be Spotify, radio, or Apple CarPlay, and you can also select a mobile device and bring up your media radio settings. You can also access your telephone menu right here, which actually goes back to the CarPlay display, navigation, and down below you go back to CarPlay. Now, apart from the touch screen function, you can also use a set of controls located down the center console to control the infotainment system. Ahead of the knob, you have your media, telephone, home, map, and navigation shortcut buttons. Behind the knob, you have the back and option buttons, and the knob itself, you can scroll it left, right, go up, down, left, right, and click down for enter. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Central locking. Wiper controls. Volume controls, seat track. This one allows you to go through the list of songs within the heads-up display. Then you can click the wheel down to select that particular song. Voice control, Bluetooth telephone control, and right here you can adjust the view of the display or the heads-up display. First, press the button, then you can use the wheel to go between the different sub-options and use the left and right arrows to go between the different main options. Right now, you have your driving data since the last reset, but you can also select your route preview, map, G-meter, media information, and the digital speedometer. Next up, you can change the layout of the display. And lastly, as for the heads-up display, you can change the view of it depending on what you prefer. Cruise control and speed limiter controls, indicator controls. The bottom button at the end of the indicator stalk is to activate the automatic high beams, while the top button allows you to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, driving data since the last reset with the fuel consumption bar, mileage and trip computer. Driving data for this trip with the same set of data. Driving data since the last refuel. And driving data since factory. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with storage down below. It is LED illuminated and you have a USB-C port right in here for charging as well. Frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror, LED reading and interior lights, SOS emergency button. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. And also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage. And the rear seat backs in this 3 Series do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding. And to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then you have to locate the 2 levers on the top of the boot itself. The left lever folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the right lever folds down the right seat. To fold down only the middle seat, use the lever right there. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle with the aforementioned rear climate control system. You have your automatic mode, temperature down, temperature up, off button and different modes. You have a couple of USB-C ports down below for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. Rear LED reading/interior lights, There are 4 ways to pop the boot lid open in this 2023 3 Series. Boot space in the 3 Series is 480 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For extra space, the rear seat backs fold down as explained earlier. To the left of the boot, there is a hook and a storage area, and the black bag in this storage area contains the vehicle's first aid kit. To the right of the boot is another storage area, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's battery. On the top of the boot is an LED light, and on the boot lid itself is the vehicle's warning triangle. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with mostly the same adjustments as found on the driver's side, including the manual thigh support. The items that the front passenger seat misses out on are the memory function together with the power side bolster support. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 BMW 320i M Sport. Thanks for watching and goodbye.